We begin with breaking news out of the UK this morning. Police in Liverpool have closed down the scene of the Premier League title celebrations after a car drove through a crowd of supporters. The incident occurred in the city centre when a car collided with several pedestrians and a 53-year-old British male driver was detained afterwards. The Liverpool team bus had passed by before the incident as spectators were dispersing from the scene.
Oh, it's a bit bonuses. Holy oh my God. Punch
Who's
his head.
that? What the
He's had it, him.
What the
What the going on there?
Oh my God, what
Nah, he's dead,
That's
him.
telling me if anyone.
One witness described the moment crowds rushed to restrain the driver.
We heard a scream, we heard some screams. It was so loud, people sounded desperate. And then we looked at the window and we saw that the car ran over people. And there was a woman stuck over the car. And then people started rushing to try to go after the driver, and they tried to break the car. And then the police tried to block. They did everything to block and to push people away.
Audio courtesy of Sky News in the UK. Emergency services who were on standby for the parade and quickly closed in on the scene with numerous reports of injuries. Merseyside Police released a statement shortly after the incident saying the car stopped at the scene and a male had been detained. Emergency services are currently on the scene. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer says he's been kept up to date on developments. The scenes in Liverpool are appalling. My thoughts are with all of those injured or affected. I want to thank the police and emergency services for their swift and ongoing response to this shocking incident. Sky's Rob Harris has more now.
Merseyside Police have put out some details quite early on now to confirm that the man arrested is a 53-year-old white British man from the Liverpool area, asking people to submit footage that they do have, not to share it on social media because it is so distressing. And we have been hearing from eyewitnesses about the screams, the panic on that street very close to the Liver building by the water, for those who are familiar with Liverpool, and those who were describing this car, which was going towards the pedestrians in the area. Then the police were trying to block the scene as people started rushing to try to break into the car. And now we do know that the individual has been arrested. And witnessing the scene, the number of Liverpool flags and scarves is just a reminder how this was such a day of celebration across the city. The fact the parade started at 2 p.m, this incident happening at about 6 p.m. hours. This parade was going on for not just around the Anfield area, but making its way all the way through into the city centre, a 10-mile parade. And there we see, just above the ambulances, a Liverpool flag by the lamppost, and so many hundreds of thousands we've seen on the streets today. The red haze from the flares just showing how important this day was to the people of Liverpool. And now we're just seeing some of the moments in the time after this incident as well, the very extensive policing operation that did arrive on the scene there, as we've seen Liverpool fans being led away, some being supported by the emergency services as they have been taken away from the scene.